Welcome to Pool Pro Office Mini Demo Series. Today's mini demo is going to be on the job board. The electronic job board can be accessed by all users simply by clicking on their tab. I'll go ahead and go into Construction. That'll bring up the Construction user page. In there we have the company-wide job board. By clicking on job board, it'll bring up the menu to create your own job board. We give the flexibility to create your own adventure on how you want to view the job board. It could be from any starting milestone to any ending milestone. You choose your own adventure. I'll go ahead and start with signed contract. In this job board, I'll create from signed contract to dig. I'll actually go ahead and go to MARSite. From there, I can create the board. The electronic job board is a visual similar to what most pool builders are looking at on their walls. Most pool builders will have a card that moves along through the process from one phase to another, or they might have a grease board on the wall. This replaces that card or grease board system with an electronic job board that they can track the process of each project. It lists all projects currently under construction, and they can schedule within this job board, which is unique. We can also go ahead and recreate this job board anytime. Let's say I wanted to go ahead and see the rest of the job board. Let's go ahead and go to Pool Complete, and I can recreate it to a larger job board. Or let's say I was sales manager and I was concerned with what was in the paperwork process. I could go back to from signed contract to dig and recreate a smaller job board to work within. You'll have to create the job board that's important to you. So the fewer tasks you have to complete, the shorter the job board is to work in, you can focus. You can also sort this job board by site super or by designer. You can sort by contract date, by milestones completed, or alphabetically. I'll go ahead and recreate this back to MARSite to get a bigger picture. The milestones on the top are customizable, so a pool builder can customize these milestones to fit their unique situation on how they build a pool. We will track each of the projects under construction with colors. The blues are completed. The green means it's been assigned to a vendor or subcontractor but not yet completed. The grays are in aid to that project. The red means that it has stalled, and the yellow is waiting to be scheduled. What is unique about this job board is you can actually mouse over and see the date that that project was completed and which subcontractor or vendor completed it. But most importantly, you can schedule within this. Let's say I wanted to schedule for the cruiser residence the deck inspection. Well, let's go ahead and schedule out the deck poured. By clicking that milestone, it brings me to the Schedule tab. In the Schedule tab, I can assign a subcontractor or vendor simply by clicking down to my list of subcontractors. I could assign the date that I was going to assign it. Let's go ahead and assign it and go from waiting to begun. At the same time, I could schedule the vendor and email the information to the subcontractor or vendor. As I assigned it to a subcontractor or vendor, if they had their email in your database, at that point you could email them that you assigned this project to them. At the same time you did that, you could actually create a purchase order, which would have the vendor's or subcontractor's name, the purchase order title, quantity, and description. And you could print that or email it to them. At the same time you're in the Schedule tab, you could also add an image to that if it was a photograph or a picture that they needed to follow. We could also communicate with the homeowner simply by sending an email to the homeowner. at the same time. So you can communicate internally with your internal employees, your vendors, your subcontractors, and your customers, all in one click in relation to this milestone. And after you close out, it'll go back to your job board. Back in the job board, we also have the customers currently under construction. You can access a customer folder as simply as clicking on their name. You can also print this job board out. It's helpful to print the job board out to get a printed version copy to review in meetings to see where you are and where you need to accomplish next week. I'll go ahead and take you to a job folder to show you how easy it is to go from the job board to the job folder, and that'll bring up the electronic job folder, which will have all the information related to that project. It's going to have the drawings in there, communications, payment card. I won't go into a whole lot of detail on the job folder because that's the next mini demo. So stay tuned for the next mini demo and view the project folder. But as easily from the job board, we can go to the job folder, and by clicking home, it takes us right back to the electronic job board. So you're back from the job board to the project and back to the job board. So in construction, you can work in this electronic job board to schedule out all your projects, to answer any questions you have on each individual project. Thank you for visiting with Pool Pro Office, and stay tuned to the next mini video and demo on the job folder. Thank you very much.